I've just got to land on his little head. Keep landing on his little head. Bang him up. He's cruiserweight, so.
This is Jonathan Agger, fifth Pro Boxing fans, joined by Daniel Dubois, who is a few days out from the biggest moment of your career against Oleksandr Usyk, with 3 of the 4 heavyweight titles in Poland. Daniel, describe to me what this moment means to you, fighting for 3 out of the 4 belts against what people say is the pound for pound best in the world.
Massive, it's huge. It's, you know, everything that every fighter in the heavyweight division is going after, and this is my next fight. I'm up for it. I'm ready to go. You know, put all everything that I've done already behind me, and this is the start of my career.
You took yourself out to Spain for training camp. Now, as a professional, I don't think you've ever trained outside of the UK, correct me if I'm wrong, but how was that experience and why did you decide to go out to Spain?
It was tough, you know, it was different, and sometimes you need to go out of your comfort zone and put pressure on yourself, you know, to go out there and, you know, still train the same way you would if in London. And it was high altitude, so that helped a lot, recovery wise, and getting me lean and mean.
Well, we saw you on the pads today. You look powerful, strong. But you know, Usyk, people say, has seen every style in the book. So, what do you bring to him next week that he hasn't seen, or what will you surprise him with?
I feel like he's a mover, so we got to cut down the ring. You know, he's a good mover, so that's the main thing. And fighting him, just fight normally. You know, he's southpaw and all that, but we got to fight. And it's a fight at the end of the day, so just punch him in the face. His head's not going to be southpaw, is it?
You said that you're going to bring hell to him. What does that mean? Just swarming him and hitting him with something he's never felt before? Yeah, opening up on him. Opening up and from the off being aggressive and, you know, everything we've worked on in camp, just on unleashing it on him. Obviously, I spoke to your promoter Frank Warren just then, and I said, what does Daniel have to do that Anthony Joshua didn't? And he's replied, fight him. Yeah. What do you think you've got to do differently? Have you watched that fight back in preparation?
I've just got to land on his little head. Keep landing on his little head. Bang him up. He's cruiserweight, so... yeah, it's not complicated for me. It's boxing. I've done this my whole life, and this is the right moment for me. I'm 25 now, and I've been through wars, so I need to be a veteran in this fight.
John Fury initially picked you to win and then actually changed his mind, and the reason he said was because he questioned your mentality heading into a fight like this, presumably talking about your experience and things like that. What do you say to people questioning your mentality?
People got a lot of things to say in boxing, a lot of things. Everyone has an opinion. Boxing's full of opinions, so let them keep talking.
Just want to move on to a rival in your division, Anthony Joshua knocking out Robert Helenius. Did you see the fight, and what did you make of it?
I saw some of the highlights. Yeah, I'm not really focused on that right now. I've got a big fight ahead of me, so you know, all of that talk about whoever and these other fighters, that can wait for now.
I appreciate that, but obviously people will be interested to know your thoughts on a potential fight between him and Wilder. What do you think of that fight?
Based on the last performance, I'll say Wilder. You know, he looks, you know, it's out of the question, you know, the way he dealt with Helenius and Joshua did, but stars make fights, so you never know.
Just lastly on Joshua, if you fought Joshua, how do you think the fight would end?
I'm fighting Usyk, and I'm 100% focused on that.
I like that answer. Daniel, final message to the fans. Final message to the fans. I don't want to annoy you too much before next week, but final message to the fans.
Yeah. Final message, tune in. It's going to be what a night. I'm ready for it. You know, let's bring it on. I'm ready.
Daniel, best of luck. I'll see you in Poland. I don't know if you want to see me, but I'll see you next week.
I'll see you.